What is going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 4 of our complete course construction series. And for the most part, we got hole 1, I would say 95% done. There are a few decisions that I might come back to at some point with this hole. Number 1 being that planting. Am I going to go with that style of planting kind of here? I got it a little bit too... I feel like it's a little too dense. I don't know. But we're going to have to plant a few more areas around to see if we're going to go with that. Number 2, these bunkers, are they needed? I kind of like them for framing, but I'm not even sure they're needed. But we might pull those out at some point, but I'm not sure. But otherwise, I really like kind of the coastline. It's I think it's a good, strong, potentially opening hole. I think it is going to be our opening hole. So today, episode 4, we're going to get into our second hole, which is going to, right now, tentatively a downhill-ish mid-length par 4. Now, questions I'm going to be asking in this episode is, what do we do with the coastline? It is kind of inland. Do I bring the coast in maybe a tad? I think I want to keep it out here. I don't want to use the coast too much, but maybe getting a few nice looks. Maybe in here, some planting down this side, and then maybe it opens up into the coast. We could do that. We got a lot of opportunity to figure something out. So we're going to do some kind of initial planning, and we'll see how far we get today. So this won't be a time-lapse episode, I don't think, because I don't anticipate getting to planting at this point today. Anyway, let's get the music going, get the the timer going, and let's continue. We are an hour and 55 minutes into the build, and we are in our very early days. Okay, so what I see here, I mean, it's already kind of a bit of an uphill. I do kind of like an idea of an uphill drive. I don't want it completely blind, though. I do like the idea of a dogleg. I'm drawing a bit of a blank on the green here. Might just play with a few sculpting options. See what we can come up. Bring it. Kind of see a little bowl coming to shape here. No, that might come along here. A couple bunkers in the back there. So maybe something like... I don't know. Fairly basic in terms of the green. I perched up on a hill there. Now, do we kind of tuck a bunker at the back here? We kind of did that on hole 1. I'm not sure we want to quite do that again. You know what? I don't like this. We're gonna... Starting to get a little too similar to hole 1 already, but... Kind of getting hole 1 vibes here off this green. Let's see what we can do. Okay. Gonna be pretty similar. Kind of like that. I think maybe the fairway will kind of come down this way. I am thinking we're probably going to throw a bunker of some sort in here. Not sure what, though. But we might do like a bit of a steeper drop off here. So maybe the fairway kind of comes around here. So if if you are short or anywhere right, or potentially slide down here. Kind of like that. Well, again, just kind of initial planning here right now. That could work for a green complex. Now, what do we want our fairway to look like? We could do a pretty basic, it's kind of dog leg. We could maybe cut off some corner here. On a bit of an uphill look. I have to bring this a bit more. Losing a little bit of. Oh, I think I kind of see bunkers just on the left. Maybe a cluster here. What are we looking at? 270, 280. I mean, it is uphill in most instances. You know, if you want to take on the corner, that might be a good place to put them. So maybe kind of do like a couple bunkers here, and shape to be determined. Something like this. Just a couple. Not sure what I would do on the left, if anything. I might put one out here, but not necessarily sure I need it. Not a super interesting hole, is it, though? The basic dog leg left. How can I jazz it up a bit? I like being able to take on the... Oh, maybe it's kind of the fairway does this. Pretty wide. That might be okay. And this is going to kind of come in like this. On the back. This one kind of way downwards. Not an awful idea. I might even push the fairway a little bit closer even. Well, I'm not setting the world on fire with this hole in terms of strategy too much. Definitely have to play with the sightline. Right now it's too flat on the uphill, so this will kind of slope. Let's kind of do it right now. Slight downwards. Fix that even more. I'm too wide on the fairway too. This is pretty 50 yards, but you know what? For people maybe don't want to take this on. That's a decent layup. Still got a nice downhill shot in. So, but I'm okay with that. Now, do I go bunker here? Is it necessary? I'm gonna kind of throw one here, but question mark. I don't know. And I don't want to be that guy that inches my bunkers at 290, 280 all the time, but I find on my last course, Blind Rabbit, I did that a little more than I usually do. I kind of want to get away from that a bit. I mean, we could protect the back, the left side here. I feel like there's not a lot going on here, so maybe be a bunker at the front left here. Kind of jazzes things up a bit. Okay. So, we'll lay down some splines here. Starting with our green. Now this green probably going to be a little bit smaller than the first green. By much. It's like that. Spline, sharpen, and smooth. We'll add in some rough. Boom. Okay. So. Let's flatten it for now. This a little bit friendlier. Looking good. That's going to be a nice sight line in, and I think what I would do is probably going to bring the coast in. So like having a nice downhill second shot right into the coast, I think would be awesome. But we'll get to that later. Let's worry about the golf hole first. So I think we're ready to throw down a fairway. Boom. This will be a bit of a funny transition. Maybe it'll be okay. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this a little bit closer to the proposed bunker. Just going off our line a little bit. Connect back here. 1, 2. Sure. Smooth. Should probably fill it, huh? There we go. Okay. Classic Canuck S-shaped fairway. Everyone gives me a hard time for not doing straight fairways. Straight fairways, I find, are... Oh, I like a little character in my fairways. So, I mean, like a back right pin is going to be nasty, I think, just because we'll eventually fix that. Fix the downhill a little bit, but okay. He's looking good. Ready to pull out the markers. Know where my bunkers are going to go. Hopefully I don't forget. Yeah, I think that'll be a fun hole. See, so right now it's way too uphill, so let's work on that look a little bit. So again, it's just fuzzy brush and then just kind of tinkering. This is going to be a bit of a bigger move. Go down. Bring it down quite a bit there. Quite getting the look I want here. Not clear my mark. I thought I did that already. Better. Better, but not there yet. So we'll work on a little bit of sculpting here. Try to get this sightline locked in before we do bunkers. Kind of want this highlighted a bit. We don't want blind bunkers. I'll have those popped up. And do like a bigger hill here. That kind of gives me an excuse to do a little bit of planting. Just along this. Yeah, we're gonna have to watch out for shadows too. Not sure what I'm gonna do there. I feel like there's a lot of potential for this hole. Maybe this is meant to be a coastal hole. Not yet, or maybe just really like not as dense in here. Yeah, don't quite know yet. But I do know, and I think we'll maybe look at this now before I make a giant move. Before you make any huge moves, always make sure you say this. Maybe bring in some coastline in here. Ooh, I like it already. Have to tweak, obviously, in here, but that might be nice. So maybe have it closed in and then, boom, open it right up to the ocean. Cool. Could be pretty cool. Yeah, 3 will be definitely cool. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but always good to kind of look a few holes ahead and see what you've got in mind or you want to do. But we've gotten further than we did in the last try at this complete course construction series. We're actually building out the second hole. That's better than last time. Okay. Second shot isn't quite as downhill as it was before. That was my fault. So I think I do want it to be downhill. I'm going to bring that down a bit. Same coast there. I want it to be. I want it to look like they don't have a lot of room back there. I'm still not sure how much room I'm gonna leave there, but yeah. Okay. So let's throw in some bunkers. Definitely know we're gonna put bunkers here. That's a given, but everywhere else I'm still a little up in the air on what I want to do. just kind of flattening that area in behind. Still not quite sitting how I want it to. Okay, so right here I've already got a blind shot set up, but I mean, this is where people land it, but don't love that. Having trouble establishing this tee shot. I'm gonna have to raise the tee a little bit, I think, as well. Way around it. She's not where I want it yet. That shot's not where I want it either. Okay. That's not good. Do I like that green complex? Okay, I think we just need a little bit more. I think it just needs to be a little bit flatter in places. I want the green raised up a bit too. Couple feet. That's better. And yeah, most people are going to hit it here. It's just going to be a short wedge in. Interesting. Well, I'm not... We're close. We're close on this hole, but I don't know. We might blow it up. Fine, we're going to see that a lot, but it's not quite there. I can't put my finger on why I don't love it. It's just there yet. Drive is definitely not there yet. Drive takes pretty much everything out of play, too. Okay. We're blowing it up. We're blowing her up. Blowing it up. Okay. He's close. He's not there yet. Work a little bit more. I do kind of have it cambered. Almost like coming down the hill here. There's a hole here. There's definitely a golf hole here. I just don't see it yet. I mean, what I had was okay. This point where it's like, I've been doing this for so long, you just run out of hole ideas. Let me think here. Let's play with a bit more elevation kind of up here. Might get some idea. A little bit too dark there. The shadows. Sure what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something. Ooh, we're almost there, guys. Still like the green, pretty similar shape. Maybe a little bit smaller. Maybe it's something like that instead. Wondering, do we go like a short bunker or... I mean, I'm just thinking, a second shot here, we're looking at... When people clobber it, they're looking at just... You're looking at a flip wedge in here, so... How can I give this shot a little bit of teeth? I mean... I still like this hill, so if people are short, it's gonna come down, and maybe it just needs to be a little bit more on a hill. Maybe just a little bit more severe. A little bit more severe. We're gonna have episodes like this where we had a little bit more planned, but I feel like we were hitting a little bit of a egg here. Maybe the fairway's kind of all the way out here. And then we got bunkers left. Maybe a couple. Still struggle to go like bunkerless. Bunkers are very much a crutch for me. Maybe. Yes. Maybe this little hill back. A little strange. Deal with that with this little hill here. Let's get. Okay. Try bringing this down. Maybe there's no bunker. Maybe there's no fairway bunkers on this one. Maybe it's just real tight off the tee. Oh, maybe it kind of comes in. Kind of using this natural mounding. That kind of turns the corner here. I don't know about this. Don't know about this. A little quirky. I mean, kind of be fun. It's compared to the last significantly or smaller. Again, its narrowest, it's 35, and here at its widest, it's like 36. Maybe I'd bring maybe the layup a little bit wider, just a little bit wider and friendlier here, but then maybe tighten it. But give the opportunity for people that maybe, you know, take it off this bank, and then they're sitting pretty down here. I like it. I think I might go a bunkerless, no fairway bunkers. I do not do that very often, but... And then in terms of, like, actual bunkers, do I go a bunkerless hole? Do I dare? Maybe I just bring this all the way back here. No, I'm not my thing. And just make it slope down on all sides. I don't like it. The screen's gonna look like it's loading on its own. Almost gonna look like an island green. Let's do it. You know what? We're doing it, I think. Until I hate it. Green. Not gonna go with any rough. And this fairway is down. Thusly. Make it a little wider in here. I like. Do I like this? Don't hate this. Don't hate it, ladies and gentlemen. that might be good. Oh, it's the green sculpting, or right around the green, that's gonna have to be. Did I go too big around here? I might. You know what? I don't know. We gotta rethink that. I like the green. Do I like that? Let's give it one more try. We're gonna narrow it up. This. Gonna have the illusion it's a lot wider than. I'm not convinced, but what? Maybe we do it. Kind of make it real nasty on all sides. Getting out of our comfort zone here. I am not a guy that would make a green off like this. Bunkerless is just going to require pinpoint accuracy. Oh, it's a pretty big green, so I'm going to have to make it a little bit tricky. Maybe a couple tiers or something, but the good news is we don't have to do any bunker. We brought that. I feel like we may have brought the fairway. Fix these splines because they're off. No. Straighten it out a bit. There we go. Okay, so right now it's still a bit flat. Struggling with this golf hole. Let's see. Well, not even close to what I want it to look like. A much better second shot. Yeah, I'm sold on the green. I think I'm sold on the green and what's around it for sure. But we're still not quite there on the tee shot. I feel like I've flattened it too much. Kind of, it's not an uphill tee shot anymore. And it's frankly pretty boring. Super bumpy and short flat. Oh. that Sightline is not... It's better. Getting a bit better. Yeah, the planting is going to be a challenge with the lighting, because the lighting's going to just... Any tree is just going to make this whole thing just, like, really dark, so... Be a problem. So, I think with T-boxes, kind of make a... Kind of the T's around here like this. Yeah, kind of like that. You know, we might do a little bit of some sort of grass or some sort of plant in there to make this a little bit more of an interesting tee shot. But we will. Once we throw the planting in here, it is going to be a lot more interesting. So. Okay. Well, we kind of struggled along on this, but I think we've got kind of a funky idea. Something I'm not used to doing. No bunkers. But I think it's going to be an okay, fun little golf hole. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments, obviously. Do we like it? We're not there yet. I mean, we've got some issues we've got to work out, but... Look off the tee. That is much better. That's not an overly... I thought that tee shot would be a bit harder. So I think what we might do here is maybe bring some trees into play, like right up here. Like maybe a nice grove of trees right kind of like this on this hill. Like right in here. See what happens. Alright, we're going to stop it there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And episode 5, we'll kind of work on planting and on Sightline, all that stuff. So, excited. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. I'm definitely enjoying this one a lot more than the last one. So, I think things are moving along nicely. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.